You, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, do solemnly swear
I, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, do solemnly swear
that you will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States
and will, to the best of your ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Dallas, Texas, 1963. An eager crowd, along with media outlets, await the arrival of President John F. Kennedy and First Lady Jackie Kennedy at Love Field Airport in Dallas, Texas.
From Carswell Air Force Base in Fort Worth. This crowd started gathering out here quite early this morning. I was out here at about 7:45, and already a few diehards had gathered early to ensure a good vantage point.
There's Mrs. Kennedy, and the crowd yells, "And the President of the United States." And I can see his suntan all the way from here. Shaking hands now with the Dallas people, Governor and Mrs. Conley. Governor Conley on your left. Mr. Eric Johnson in the official welcoming party.
President Kennedy was visiting Texas on a 2-day, 5-city tour of Texas. President Kennedy was scheduled to make a speech at a lunch-on at the Trade Mart in Dallas to help ramp up his efforts of re-election in 1964. The motorcade left Love Field Airport and embarked on a 10-mile journey that went through downtown Dallas and Dealey Plaza. Lee Harvey Oswald, who had been recently hired at the Texas School Book Depository, would allegedly sit on the 6th floor of that very building and wait for the president's motorcade. What happens next would rock the nation.
Here is a bulletin from CBS News. In Dallas, Texas, 3 shots were fired at President Kennedy's motorcade in downtown Dallas. The first reports say that President Kennedy has been seriously wounded by this shooting.
JFK would be rushed to Parkland Hospital, where they would seek medical treatment for the president.
From Dallas, Texas, the flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, some 38 minutes ago. Vice President Lyndon Johnson has left the hospital in Dallas, but we do not know to where he has proceeded. Presumably, he will be taking the oath of office shortly and become the 36th President of the United States.
Lee Harvey Oswald would be arrested and charged with the death of President Kennedy and Dallas patrolman J.D. Tippit. With the blood of her husband still on her dress, Jackie Kennedy stands beside President Johnson as he places his left hand on President Kennedy's Bible and takes the oath of office on Air Force One before heading back to Washington, D.C. At approximately 6:05 p.m., Air Force One lands at Andrews Air Force Base. The casket of President Kennedy will be taken off Air Force One and put on a helicopter, where it will be flown to the White House. On Sunday, November 24th, 1963, President Kennedy's casket was moved from the White House to the Capitol. Modeled after Abraham Lincoln's funeral, President Kennedy's casket was carried by 6 gray horses and 1 riderless black horse. For 21 hours, the president's body would lay in state in the Capitol Rotunda, and roughly 250,000 people paid their respects. On Monday, November 25th, the president would be laid to rest in Arlington Cemetery. Lastly, Mrs. Kennedy and JFK's 2 brothers, Robert and Edward, would light the eternal flame.